I mean, so far, this seems like you're catching these the best.
Yeah, it's the most consistent for sure. Even some of the ones that I said like a shot ago, I hit it and I was like, nah, I don't know. Performance was good.
Good. Good, good. Oh. All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. As we conclude the best of series, Michael,
Yep.
we've got to do some wedge testing. You're going to be our tester this evening. The wedge connoisseur.
You're welcome.
A real guru, some may call you when it comes to the wedges.
Oh, aye.
Someone told me a wee rumour that you had your own line of wedges.
I did.
2021 April?
2021, yeah. M grinds.
All right, they're coming. Are they here yet? Or
No, unicorn dust.
They're pre-order, Ollie. Click this link. So we'll get 5 wedges, Mikey. We are in a transition between obviously the 2023 product. We've got some new stuff coming. There's a few wedges that have been in the lineup this year that are going to drop out this test, notably Pin Glide.
Yeah, but popular one for us.
Was a very popular
in the studio.
one. We are not going to test that one. It's Gonzo.
Yeah.
Even if you guys wanted to come in here and test them, you couldn't.
Gonzo.
We don't have them. So we're left with 5. Obviously, we can't do this test without a Vokey. We've got RTX6. Cleveland always have made a great wedge, really. Taylormade MG4 is nice wedge.
Yeah, this will be good. Maybe those end up in the bag for this weekend.
Nice wedge. Don't copy me again. Jaws Raw and T24.
I just never hit it.
Okay.
Yeah.
5 wedges. We are going to do partials in full. We're going to stick to 56 degrees. Guys, obviously difficult. We'd love to do gap wedge testing, lob wedge testing, but you know, there's only so many videos and so much time we've got. And we think doing a sand wedge test at a partial and full distance will give you guys a good feel for the sort of characteristics of these in sort of both environments. Because partial shots are probably where it's more important. We hit far more partial shots than we ever do full shots.
Yeah, I would say even fitting a wedge indoors, I've always got customers hitting partial shots with a 56 or 54 because you're always looking for that kind of feel around the greens.
You want to see it. All right, eeny, meeny, miny, mo, start with a Mizuno. All right, Mikey, essential part of your game coming up. You know, now with all this newfound distance.
Got to sharpen up the
Got to
wedges.
sharpen up the tools.
I know. My wedge game this year has not been good. Ropey.
How do you feel like the partial swing part of your game?
It's not something I'm good at all.
Okay.
I'd rather just hit a full wedge and come up short. But yeah.
60 degree everywhere?
Yeah.
No, you're getting better. You're not as bad as you used to be with that.
Yeah.
That was a little bit of a better action there.
Yeah.
That was quite nice. Okay, switch out for the Vokey. And guys, we're trying to stick to similar bounce and sole configuration for Mike, so try not to vary that too much. Again, we all know how much versatility and sole grind plays a part in wedge fitting and wedge performance, but we are trying to standardize this as much as we possibly can. Good. Good. Okay. Good. 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 Mikey, so far, is there anyone from a look or feel perspective that you kind of think has had a little bit of is a bit more of a standout product than what you've tried?
To be honest with you, that T24 is the first time I've ever actually giving it more than, you know, a look in one shot. I like it. It's a little smaller profile, feels great. I mean, we always joke there's nothing feels like, you know, a Miura that's got that special feel to it. For me, a Vokey, I've played Vokeys forever, so it's just a comfortable feel. And I've had an RTX before, so they're all great feeling. I like the look of that Mizuno. It's a little bit smaller. I don't necessarily need a smaller profile. It just, behind the ball, looks really clean.
Looks good. Okay. All right, Jaws Raw. Bit of a forgotten about wedge. I feel like this one kind of got lost.
Yeah, I know for us, especially like mid-season, we were kind of told not to really sell it because it was hard to get, but it's a nice looking wedge.
Yep.
Got away with that.
Yeah, lovely there. Really nice.
I can play these, no problem.
Little MG4 in your life, Mikey?
Mill grinds, they're good enough for Tiger.
I think this is a really impressive wedge. I think it looks good.
They feel great.
Yep, they do feel good. I think they've kind of made I feel like they made a big leap with MG4.
Yeah, I mean, it looks a little longer. It looks like the biggest wedge out of the bunch, but not in a bad way, like really clean.
All right, Mikey, let's spin back around. It was so much fun the first time. Let's do it all again.
Good. This is good. What a Wednesday night with my pals.
All right, Mikey. Full shots. Good.
Please. Get up.
Okay. So you really like the shape of Mizuno when you hit it first time around. What was it like hitting the full shot with it?
I would say confidence is not there when hitting the smaller profile full.
Okay.
I think it'd be great in a 60. I like the look of it, but full shots definitely confidence goes a little down for me.
Oh.
We'll take it.
Okay, one more with the Vokey, Mikey. Good. Good, good. All right. Zip core.
Okay. Oh. Wow. That's lucky.
Go. I mean, so far, this seems like you're catching these the best.
Yeah, it's the most consistent for sure. Even some of the ones that I said, like a shot ago, I hit it and I was like, nah, I don't know. Performance was good. 9,400 spin.
And that sound, Mikey, it's kind of in a wedge fit, the sound you look for.
Yeah.
When you're trying to kind of establish the right soul, the right kind of performance through the strike. You really are looking for that sound.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Good.
Please, ball. Just be good. Be good. Okay. Do that again.
You actually hit these quite nicely.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
I still think you hit the Rotex
RTX 6
better.
felt the best.
Yeah.
It's RTX, not Rotex.
All right, Mikey, last but not least, MG4.
Yep. Will they go in the bag?
Bit of forgiveness in there. That's nice. See what that one spins at. If that one's not more than 94, I'll be surprised. 94.
All right, calling the numbers.
Get down. I feel good.
Why? I do like it. Solid.
All right, Michael. Wedges are supposed to be easy. Just chipping a few wedges, they said.
Why? Just easy test.
Easy, easy. All right, little partial swings. Yeah, not that much difference across the board, but as we look at sort of the high and the low spinner, lowest being Jaws, highest being MG4. Yeah, a decent amount, not quite. What we got there? 400 RPMs of difference. 7.5%.
Yeah, the SM9's not bad. I mean, launches up a bit. I mean, standard deviation carry in total is pretty tight. It felt, I mean, like I said, I know I use it, but it felt the best. And then I would say mill grind 4 would be second. I did hit Jaws okay, but I just didn't like the look of it.
Yeah, you weren't so keen on the look of it. Obviously, we know how you hit the full one now. This looks good to me.
Yeah.
Great standard deviation. I love launch being down a little bit. That's a big one for me. I like seeing that down. Ball speed, standard deviation was good. SM9 was best. That's what I would sort of be looking at.
Yeah.
What's it coming off the club? How much speed off the club? Yeah, all things considered though, I would pick out probably RTX 6.
Yeah, yeah.
Based on what I would be looking for personally.
Yeah, I mean, RTX 6 in half shots, I mean, we'll go to full shots in a sec. They felt the best of the bunch.
Yeah. Let's go this way. We'll kind of start in with kind of the order in which we hit them. So 99, a little bit pulley, 29 launch, 90-100 spin. Let's see how that comes up against. Yeah, Vokey, you hit a little bit more on line, so we would expect launch to be a little bit more and spin to be a little bit more.
Yep.
That
Speed's
makes
the same.
sense. Pretty good. Cleveland. Yeah, again, I just think, we're driving the launch down and the spin up is exactly what we're looking for. Great standard deviation. You hit this one on line with the most ease and the most consistency.
Yeah.
No doubt about that.
Yeah, it felt the easiest.
Jaws was okay. Yeah, it was not bad at all.
Yeah.
It was a pretty decent performer. No issues with that. And then MG4 had a good amount of spin.
Impressive.
Just launches down a little bit. This was, I like to see that too. I'm always looking for the sort of driven ball flights. I just think, a flatter ball flight with a wedge, that's always what I'm looking to see. I'm never looking for a wedge to be kind of up there and floaty and soft. I think across the board, if we look at it, I would probably look at those two.
Yeah. And like I said earlier, to me, out of the whole bunch, the RTX was the best feeling wedge. And then mill grind felt good. I'm going to say Vokey felt just as good as the bunch, but I play him. That's the thing.
The only thing with the 50-yard shot, why I wouldn't give it to MG4 was this.
Yeah. High.
It had a really high spinner in there, one at 7,400 spin that was extremely high. That kind of, maybe if you hit 20 shots with each one, the standard deviation might kind of bunch up a little bit more. but I would slightly lean towards Rotex in the test. MG4 being for me the close second.
Again, I don't test many wedges, especially this time of year, because I'm kind of happy with what happy with what I have. But those RTX 6s, I could maybe make a game time decision before a trip.
Yeah, without a doubt. Well, I think the option is as well with having the tour rack option.
Oh yeah.
It gives you that raw finish to it. If you want, you can maybe kind of start to play with the sole. We obviously get the 5610 mid here, but that which is obviously lovely for you.
Yeah.
Maybe you would want to start to kind of like, I know if for me looking at it, I would probably, for me, the leading edge is a little too far ahead of the hosel.
Yeah.
Some people really like that as they start to open the face. It allows the face to appear still to sit square.
Yeah.
I would probably have that just ever so slightly straightened out. But even, big way to look at wedges now, guys, is sort of from this angle here and looking at the sort of thickness of that top line. Very important for feel, very important for high center of gravity to drive that launch down. So really not surprised to see how kind of thick that is, and obviously launch angle being a byproduct of that CG being higher.
Yeah, impressive wedge, and like you said, that tour options that they have.
Yeah.
Nice little touch, and I would probably play some different lofts to get maybe a fraction offset out. Some of the best wedges I've ever had were like no offset, really straight. So I was impressed.
Definitely. Yeah, and if guys, if you kind of use this test as a validation for what we like and what's out there, and you go into the Cleveland website, take advantage of some, incredibly sort of decent pricing on things like stamping, paint fill, all the little customization pieces that, to be honest, a lot of custom shops charge a lot for.
Yeah.
They've got a phenomenal program for that, but yeah, I think a deserved winner.
Yeah, I'm
Deserved winner.
happy with them, and yeah, for sure. If you see them in the shop or see them in a fitting, ask for them in a fitting. They're impressive.
Make sure they're part of the conversation. Okay, guys, that's best off with the wedges. I feel like we can almost need a refresher because we know already there's a lot of new wedges coming in the new season. So maybe in the spring we get outside and we start to add subcategories like bunker play,
Yeah, for sure.
lob shots, versatility of sole. There's lots more that we can do with the wedge testing, guys. Today we wanted to just look at the basics of partial and full swings. But yeah, trust us, we want to get outside and do that additional testing. All right, stay tuned for more. We'll see you again soon.